I have been officially reborn from whatever happened to me today. I am good. I have to say, I am in a pretty good mood. Just see. I feel like I haven't opened a Chrome tab all day. So I do think it's time that I do so that I can check out some emails and see if I'm being yelled at or if I have to yell at anybody in particular. Wait a second. I'm supposed to be using a different microphone right now. Ultra prank sub. Hey, how's it going? Hang on, I'm gonna swap mics for a sec. I am such a klutz. I can't believe I forgot about that. I'm literally the worst. Let me see. I'm getting that mic. Hang on. Yo, what's good? Hey, you summoned me here, buddy. Thanks so much, Haas00312 for that follow on Twitch, by the way. I do very much appreciate it. Now, give me just 1 second. I promise to return with my my proper equipment. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And this is what this microphone is going to sound like. Okay, alright. Here we go. So, welcome to to what is actually supposed to be my live review of the Maono PM500. This is a microphone whose review I have been holding off since May, which is why if you watched my video, my hair is longer. But now I'm actually allowed to talk about it, so yeah, here I am. Did you forget about the stream? I did not. I just got caught up on the road. My sincerest of apologies, but I am here now. Hey Tech, long time no see. I'm not staying for the stream. I'm busy with thesis, but just a heads up, I'm no longer known as Machine Servitor. Psionic Owl is my new name. Hey man, no worries. How have you been? And how come you changed your name yet again? Psionic Owl does sound like a pretty cool username, by the way. How was your day, Tech? My day was very simple. In the sense that, I woke up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. And then, I got dressed, I met with my mother and then with my cousin. Then we drove up to New Jersey to a car dealership because today was the day that I was supposed to buy a car. And luckily the one that I want was still there. So I went up there, we figured things out. It looks like everything worked out. And then I got the vehicle, and it turns out that while I was working on the paperwork for that, as a matter of fact, there were other people who were also interested in that vehicle who were just like putting their hands on my car. I was like, get the up. That is my fake Rolls Royce, for sake. Can't take that away from me. But yeah, I finally have the car that I wanted. Beautiful, beautiful vehicle, and I'm just happy to be here tonight. The microphone sounds better. How dare you say that? The other microphone sounds way better. No, I mean, I can understand why you would think that way, because this is a condenser microphone, so like it can just let a lot more in. And my AC is actually off at the moment, so that's also another thing. Oh, and it has a metal pop filter, so it's not like we're experiencing any kind of pops or anything like that. Now, let's see that. Well, that's what I had to say. Have a good stream. I will return to my writing. Oh, no worries. It looks like I got your message a little bit late, but have a wonderful night, Mr. Psionic Owl. And Lou Raymond says, Maono PM500, yes sir, this is my live review of such a microphone. Congrats my dude, thank you very much. Any pics? I didn't actually take any pictures, but what I can do is just like look up pictures of what it looks like online and share that with you guys. So that would be the Chrysler 300 Limited 2018. Yes, the all-wheel drive version. That's the one I got. The one with the chrome accents on it. Yeah. So here we go. It looks luxury as, but it technically isn't. But yeah, this should be it. This is a pretty close look at what it should look like. Hang on. Let me go over to the live screen. So this is a pretty good look at what it's supposed to look like. Let me go ahead and zoom in a bit on that. So there it is with the chrome accents and everything. And then this is from the inside. The inside is pretty accurate, except that my top is actually beige. I would have preferred if it was black. I'm gonna look into getting that blacked out. Everything here is virtually identical. So that's pretty cool. Hey, 6Sermonine. Thank you so much for those. I think those were bits. I am sorry, or cheers perhaps. But either way, thank you. Thank you so much for that. I do very much appreciate it. And thanks so much for stopping by. It has been quite a while. So like it does have the touchscreen over here where I can maneuver things. I can put GPS there and all that jazz. I also ended up adding a new floor to it, so like it's got black and red accents on the ground, and it's got LEDs around here too, because I needed to have RGB lighting even in my car. And then this is what it looks like from the side. This is angled from the back. And that's exactly what the back looks like. It is an all-wheel drive. Though mine does not have the Chrysler logo on it, which makes it look even better, honestly, in my opinion. The wheels are pretty much identical in that sense. Back seats, everything is all the same. Same kind of sunroof. Thanks so much for cheering the 1,000 bits. I think I got that right. Well, thanks a lot either way. Salutations. You have a quality stream. Well, thank you. Well, thank you very much. I always try to have a quality stream, and I will continue to try and bring that forth to everybody. Now, one thing that was very important about this vehicle is actually that I could raise the seat, because I needed that. I needed that to be raised. Big time. So you guys are going to see this sunroof over here and all, but like the glass portion really only opens like halfway through. And the salesman said that it was because like it was for the safety of my passengers. And I was like, my passengers, I want my car to look cool. And he said, well, it's your car. I guess if you want to kill anybody, that's kind of up to you. And I was like, damn right it is. No, I'm joking. I was like, nah, dude, I was kidding. It does have a knob, which some people actually like, but I would kind of prefer to have the actual like analog gear shift. Like just because I think it looks better, and I had actually kind of bought one, kind of anticipated that I would have that kind, that had like a skull's head on it instead. So that just would have been really cool to have around. Oh, and it has an analog clock. So I was pretty much going over here with a Regalia look from Final Fantasy 15, and I think I got it. I showed it to one of my friends, and he was like, you know what? I thought that you were just talking before, and you were just hyping this car up, but this looks way better in person. Honestly, this looks like the car to take with you on trips and that kind of thing. I was like, yeah. I also bought like a skull cap over here, like to cover up the start engine button. And it does have media controls around the steering wheel. I'm going on and on about this vehicle, so I should probably shut up. But yeah, I mean that is essentially what I ended up going for. I don't think I've ever heard of anybody gushing this hard over a Chrysler. Congratulations on your new car. Oh, thanks. I hate YouTube so much. It keeps buffering. Yeah, that's kind of what YouTube does when it comes to live streams. That's why I invite you to come to Twitch instead and take a look at that. It didn't go to the pool party. It was gonna rain today. I knew it. You see, like it was going to rain here on the East Coast, but it looks like it hit you guys on the South side too. So, Still, I do hope that you guys end up being able to have another pool party at some point soon, because it can't rain forever, right? So did you order the new Find mic and see that quick TikTok of that guy? No. So what happened is that last night, during last night's stream, I reached out to my contact over at Find. And I was like, hey, I really want to review this microphone. And they were like, okay, sure. Yeah, I mean, we'll send you one. And I was like, oh, okay, sweet, great. So yeah, I kind of just have to wait for that. But There is going to be a review of it on the channel. I did not watch the TikTok that you sent me because I was just more like, okay, like the entire point is just to say that that people are getting their hands on this microphone. So like I didn't really watch it. I apologize for that. Do you think I should go back and watch it though? Do you strongly recommend it? Mr. Unknown12341, thanks for stopping by. Got one tap for YouTube and Twitch. Twitch has better resolution, so I'm have the audio from YouTube and the video on Twitch. That's kind of insane, actually. But hey, I mean, if it works for you, great. Like, thanks a lot for sticking around either way. Hack break, Snowman, keep going. It's your new car, my dude. Oh, is this your first car? Yes, it is actually my first car. It's the first one I've ever owned. Period. I've been driving my parents' 2004 Honda Odyssey, which is a minivan, for a good while now. And I just thought that it was about time that I got something that was more personalized. Something that was more me. So like I just started putting skulls kind of all over all over the inside and stuff. I did go for somewhat of an edgy look to it. Is it syncing up correctly? Oh, he's asking about both streams. I would imagine that there would be some kind of delay between the two. Is Fifine nice to you? The answer is yes. They've always been incredibly friendly towards me, actually. Is this mic review sponsored? No, it is not. They sent me this microphone for review, but it's not really sponsored. Like, they're not paying me to say nice things about it. They just sent me the microphone and said, review it, do your thing. Boo boo. And I said, okay, I'll do that. So I did that. Are you sponsored by Maono? No, unfortunately not. It's just a quick 15-second video. I guess I should go check it out then. Like, that was very lazy of me. I apologize. Did you forget Mr. Unknown as me? I did actually. 100% forgot. Because you changed your name on YouTube to like Ultra Pranks on the Chromebook. So, I guess I just got a little bit lost there. It's still my fault. With living in New York, how does the parking situation look? Good question. So what I did essentially, because at my house we do have a driveway, but unfortunately every space is currently taken up. But we share that driveway actually with another home. So like on the other side, there was one space that doesn't always get used. So I asked if I could park there, and then they were like, okay, sure. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're so nice. You're so friendly. Thank you. But otherwise, like on nights where for some reason I can't do that, I would have to park it outside. And looking for parking outside would be pretty bad. Are there other services like Abunda? I'm pretty sure that there are, but I don't quite know of any. Well, actually, there's also Zip. Zip lets you split your payments into 4. Zip used to be QuadPay. Afterpay also lets you do that. Like these are services that sometimes I use too. Oh, hang on, someone's knocking. ¿Qué hora? A las 9. ¿A dónde está ella? ¿A dónde? Oh, on Boston Market, sí. En Market tú vayas, pues yo te envío. Okay. Yeah. Esa guagua tuya está muy buena. Sorry guys, I have returned. Is it my Wi-Fi or YouTube? My Wi-Fi says fast connection. That's most certainly YouTube. Yeah. Flixie FN Taylor, there we go, says hi, hello, welcome in, and I do hope that you are enjoying this live stream so far. I should have actually titled this as Mono PM 500 live review, but I ended up just calling this I've been reborn because like I called it that because I just had a pretty successful day, I want to say. But I had also forgotten that today I was supposed to talk about this microphone. I was supposed to do a live review of this microphone. Ooh, you're in trouble? No, I'm not in trouble. Nice and audible Spanish. We are Dominican at my home, so we do have a different dialect. Like, I don't speak to my parents in the same way that I would speak to a stranger on the streets or anything like that. Is there good wired headphones for listening to music and casual things like that? Because every pair of headphones I find is for studio use. If you want a good pair that doesn't require you to have like a separate interface or a DAC or anything like that, that will still sound great. My top recommendation there is going to be the Audio-Technica AT-H M40X. Fantastic pair. I think it goes for around $100. It is a wired only pair, but you can get a Bluetooth adapter for it. I bought it. I barely ever used it though. The headphones I used a lot, but the wireless adapter I barely used whatsoever. Is that the Lewitt Sub-Zero? No, it's not. This is the Mono PM 500, and these headphones are the Hyphen Sandara. It's nice to be bilingual. Yeah, I would say so. It is, like, you would be surprised of just how valuable of an asset that is when you're looking for work. Like, if you tell them, like if you get to the interview process and they see that you're bilingual or multilingual, if you speak more than 2 languages, then they're gonna be like, please stay. We need someone like you. So learning a second language is usually a very good skill to have around. Finally, watching this on my new Fold 3. Jonathan Javier, you should be stopping by my house so that I can review that. Audio what? Oh, I was talking about the Audio-Technica AT-H M40X. If you need me to type it out, I can do that too. Being bilingual is good for jobs in case someone doesn't speak English, right? Yeah, I mean, it's useful for that. And also, like, if you're going to be traveling and that sort of stuff. How has your day been? Oh, my day has actually been quite nice, so thank you for asking. It's been more rainy than anything over here on the East Coast, but it's been pretty alright. In terms of the weather, I made a very important purchase of a vehicle today, so I can finally drive myself around and make people jealous with a Chrysler. I'm just laughing because I know that Chryslers don't really have that good of a reputation around here. When I was in the Dominican Republic, my cousin told me that people pretty much only have Chryslers over there, like, just to throw them out. Like they were just like the garbage tier cars, and I was just like, how dare you say that? Oh, you must be talking about the minivans, maybe. Where do you plug in a wired mouse and keyboard on the desktop? So you would plug those onto your USB ports. Type it out, please. Sure. Let me go over to my own stream. Jonathan, have your ass. Chrysler what? So I got the Chrysler 300 Limited all-wheel drive. I got it in black, and it's from 2018. And it's got chrome accents to it. Let me see. You know what? I'm going to do an even better thing, and I'm gonna just try to get the headphones up for you from Amazon and just get you a link. I see some combos over here with like a carrying case and things like that, and those also seem pretty good for like an extra $10, I think. Let me go ahead and drop that link down there. Yeah, okay. Ultra Pranks, this one is for you. By all means, take it. Take that link with you. What do you think about cyber acoustics? I mean, like, I can really only talk about what I saw because I never got to test them out, and their stuff looks cool. It's really the most that I can say. Jonathan Javier says nice. Well, it's not as nice as your full 3, which you should totally bring over to New York. I've just rewatched your video on best XLR microphone. I'm thinking of getting one. Have you changed your list of best XLR microphones? I haven't made any updates to the video, and quite frankly, I don't really plan on doing that until the very end of the year. Because it still feels like I did that the other day. And I want to also include different microphones in there. Like, there are quite a few that were included in the last video that won't be included in this next one. This one will hopefully be in that video if I can find an Amazon link to it, but I think that it's only being sold on my own site. If not, there are definitely other fantastic options out there, but there is going to be an updated video on that at some point. I can promise you that much. At some point this year. However, for like the microphones that I listed as being like at the top of their game, I would say that that is still consistent. Is Coke sponsoring your stream? If only. This live stream is sponsored by Coca-Cola, the one drink for all of your needs. No, sadly, I wish. Did your PC specs change? I swear your motherboard did. No. Please, like, what do you think I am, Rich? I can't just upgrade my PC all the time. I can only get one 3090 once in a lifetime. It's not like I'm Hack Breaks who can get like 20 of them. And that's just a normal week for him. I was dying of excitement when I got one. Just one. I'm just being petty. I'm being petty for absolutely no reason. Yeah, but you know why, and you know what happens with the GPU thing? Well, what happens with the GPU thing? Your chair looks cool. I'm in the market for a new one. What kind do you have? Well, first of all, thank you. And secondly, this chair, I think it's just unbranded. Like, I did not buy a brand chair at all. I just kind of went on eBay and picked it up. It's not the most comfortable chair around, that's for sure. It is pretty stiff. I usually don't like stiff chairs. So this chair is not really my favorite. Don't really recommend it. There are just some better quality ones out there. So I would look elsewhere for sure. Nice, I was thinking of getting the Reborn mic or the AT2020. Okay. I mean, between the two, I prefer the Reborn mic over the AT2020. The AT2020 is actually a microphone that I don't really like. I think that the AT2020 just sounds tinny. But the Pod mic sounds more full, sounds richer, in my opinion at least, based off of my own testing in the past. So I personally would go with the Pod mic, also because it does a better job at rejecting sound from the sides and things like that. So that's just my own preference. You know what I'm talking about, bro. Do you love your RTX 3090? Shortage. Was that supposed to be a joke at something? I know that there's a shortage. Psh. Okay. A Herman Miller Aeron is not quite in my budget. Wait a second, is that the chair? Because I think I've actually heard of those in the past. Yeah, those are, I think, just more so like on the higher end in terms of pricing, I should say. So let me see, what is the name of that chair? I kind of want to see what it looks like. Herman Miller Aeron. Okay, this looks like it's supposed to be an ergonomic chair. And chairs like this do tend to be fairly comfortable, but also this is quite the investment. I mean, dude, that's $500 for a chair. But you know what they say, save your back, I guess. I don't know. All of these campaigns out there like to try and like give you healthy options or like healthier options of doing things. Like, for instance, standing desks fall into this category, ergonomic chairs and things like that. Like, these are things that sound great on the surface, but they cost way more. So again, like that entire trend of cars, gosh damn it, of the healthier options being available, but still being much more expensive than the unhealthy options. That also goes when it comes to foods. Like, I know that vegan food is also pretty expensive in comparison to just your usual variants that you're used to seeing. Not that I would personally buy vegan food, because I'm not really don't think I would really eat vegan food myself, considering how picky of an eater I am. Drippy Melee, hello. Hey, how's your night going so far? The part of buying so many GPUs adds to the shorter. Oh, fair enough. I mean, it does, but I don't think that he's buying those for himself. At least not all of them. I'm pretty sure that there is a good reason as to why he's buying as many as he is. Otherwise, I mean, anyway, it's not really my business, but that's just my take. Crypto miners buy GPUs, mine with it, and resell it. Yeah. But, according to Hackbricks, some also do donate them to schools. So they don't always, they don't just always get dumped at another possible customer. Like, they can be reused for people who don't really need 100% efficiency of a graphics card anymore. Though I understand your frustration, because crypto miners sure have contributed to that, but it's definitely not entirely their fault. Far from it, actually. Some people just want a game. Cars in my mind. Yeah, I would say so. Aren't used GPUs for mining bad though? You should not buy a GPU that was used for mining. I will say that. I don't recommend that you do. Or that was used for mining extensively, I should say, to be more accurate. So giving a school a bad GPU, I mean, the thing is that a lot of schools don't really need that kind of power. Like for all we know, all that they need is just a graphics chip of any kind. And if you're donating a beat up 3090 that still works, even if it's not running anywhere near the same capacity that it was running at way back when, it's still in much better hands than it just being resold to somebody who would just also want to abuse that graphics card, whether it's by gaming, editing, or what have you. I mean, hey, a school got an RTX 3090. Exactly. Flixie Taylor says, gotta go. I love you. Thanks for stopping by. I hope to see you on the next live stream. Unfortunately, I cannot always just say I love you too to everyone. I have to be selective, but I very much appreciate you, so thank you. I'm gonna beat up my GTX 1660 Ti. I mean, if you ask me, that's what your 1660 Ti deserves. Just for being a 1660 Ti. Well, what if it was really beat up, like physically? If it works, it works. It doesn't really matter how the graphics card looks. To schools, I'm more than certain, as long as it functions. How dare you disrespect the GTX 1660 Ti? Well, I just did, so what are you gonna do about it? I didn't think you would do anything. So, would they be fine with a PNY GPU? I see why they wouldn't. I mean, I can't see why they wouldn't be. I'm gonna report you to NVIDIA. Yeah, do it, it's fine. I'm sure that I'm on their radar. I'm sure that Tech Summit is totally on their radar right now. Fight. Oh, Mr. Raymond over here is demanding a fight. I have my fists up. I'm ready to go at it, son. Yo, buddy pal. That was supposed to be a joke that PNY GPUs are ugly as hell. I mean, it's not a joke that they're ugly as hell, because it is true that they're ugly as hell. About the part where you said that they don't care how they look. Oh, that's just being mean there. I'm being a hypocrite because I was just being mean about that too. So, later on in the year, there's going to be a review of of the Nintendo Switch OLED, and there's going to be a review of the Steam Deck. That might be a December review if I'm lucky. If not, it might just be sometime in Q1 kind of review. But yeah, we'll see. Either way, like, those are two things that are definitely on the docket that are big deals for this year. But what else do you guys have in mind by any chance? Maybe I'm missing something. Whoops, maybe I'm missing something. Why didn't you get a Samsung SSD? Bro, Samsung is sad that you didn't get an SSD from them. Save the headset video for 2022. Yeah. I think that last thing was actually a pretty good idea. Save the Razer Barracuda. No, I'm probably going to sell it, honestly. I'm not really interested in keeping the Barracuda around anymore, because I didn't really like it that much. I should be putting headsets in that I actually like. I shouldn't put ones that I know are just straight up going to lose. Not even for the video. Nah. Now, to address the whole Samsung thing, I did not go the Samsung road because Samsung's SSDs are pretty expensive. Like, they're great and they're fast, but they're pretty expensive. So I did save a pretty penny when it came to going with PNY instead, and I don't regret it. Because the truth is really just that I don't really need that much power. But PMY and WD are equally expensive, sure. But I don't think that was the case at the time when I was shopping. I think PNY was still a little bit cheaper. Well, never mind. Well, as long as you're happy. Happiness? You think that material things make me happy? What makes me happy is my mother's love. Devour hit. Yo, hi. Hello to you. How's your night going so far? I hope you're having a wonderful night so far. It's just me and my Coca-Cola. And you guys. Your new car makes you happy. Yeah, it does. It's just a hit of dopamine though. Because it's not really... I mean, it's something that I needed to get for sure because I am going to be working a full-time job. Yeah, I mean, like, that rush is probably eventually going to wear off sooner rather than later. I hope that it lasts longer though. It's going, thank you, and how was yours? Oh, well, mine's going pretty alright, I would say. Thank you for asking. I would say that I have had a pretty good day, if anything, actually. Is it weird that we care so much about a machine? No, not necessarily. I mean, people get attached to different things in different ways. Like I mentioned last night, my journal from the 7th grade is one piece of, well, just like material good that I treasure a lot, especially because I only update it every few years. The last time I updated it was actually sometime in July, but before that I think it was exactly on May 24th, 2020, and then before that it was sometime in September of 2010, so I hadn't written on that journal in 10 years. Add the GT 1030 to your system. Oh, I would love to. I would I would totally trade in my RTX 3090 for a GT 1030, or even just a GT 1010. Honestly, any day of the week. I need to save space on my tower. That's why. The GT 1030 supports 4K, and I have money for it. Buying it right now. The GT 1030 can probably just output to 4K. Like it can probably just output in 4K, but it cannot play games in 4K. Your voice is so chill, not in a weird way. No worries, I appreciate it. Thank you. And thanks a lot for stopping by. By the way, this is usually how I tend to speak during live streams and stuff. I'm just ever so slightly energetic in the videos, but on live streams I'm usually like this. I'm here to help you fall asleep. Is how I like to put it. ASMR voice, yeah, I guess so. I'll stick with it. This can of Coke is empty. Talking about the many beautiful things in life. No, I don't think that would make for very good ASMR. I think that just my regular speaking voice and this volume would be better than me trying to whisper onto the microphone. Unless I have like one of those like ear things that a lot of ASMR streamers have, and just go like, "Hey, can you hear me? You should really donate $1,000 right now," and they immediately get that donation. Sadly, I don't have the assets to really make that happen. Make sure that nobody spent any points in that. I didn't miss anything as a result, but everything looks good. Will the RTX 3090 be cheaper in the future as the new series come out? Yeah. Well, I'll stop by next time. I'm a grinder in a certain game, no worries, bud. I wish you a wonderful night and thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Gigabyte has their own SSD. Do they? I didn't know. I would have gotten that one then. Your voice is better suited for the spoken ASMR, not the whispered. That's definitely true. I don't like whispered anyway. Fair enough. I also don't like whispered whatsoever. And the whispered one I actually find to be so weird and awkward to listen to. Does Razer sell hardware like MSI, Asus, and Gigabyte? Well, yeah, Razer definitely sells hardware, but what do you mean? Like, what kind of hardware? The Whisper one is cringy to me. Yeah, honestly, I agree with you. Like if I had like one of those ear things, maybe I could try something along the lines of, I see dead people. No, I see dead people. And then switch over to the other ear and say, don't listen to that dead person, because I see dead people. Is HP's, Acer's, Dell's, and Lenovo's gaming lineups good? Those are a lot of brands being tossed at me. yeah, I would say that all of their gaming lineup laptops are pretty decent. Don't really have an issue with any of them. It just really depends on the specific laptop. Or pre-built. Oh, do that again. I see dead people. And there you go, $1,000 donated. And I would be like TSP and be like, oh my gosh. Well, somebody was generous enough to donate $1,000 on stream. Thank you so much. That is so nice of you. Alright guys, so we're just gonna keep going on with our playthrough of Life is Strange. I don't even know with DSP anymore. Huntsman is hard to type on, right? No, I wouldn't say so. I enjoyed the typing experience personally. When it comes to Huntsman laptops, what is the spam over here? Jesus. But no, like I would consider Huntsman to be a pretty good option for like typers. And thanks to the like Lou Raymond. Well, thank you so much for that $1 donation. I very much appreciate it. Sorry, bruh. I can't afford $1,000 right meow. Don't worry about it. Even nothing was totally fine. I very much appreciate that $1. So thank you. I'm going to put that towards the Broke Boys Foundation. It's going to help fund broke boys like me. So don't worry about it. I appreciate it. Appreciate it greatly. And plus, I mean, hey, like it looks kind of cool actually on the overlay, so can't complain. Would a school like a beat-up RTX 3090? I mean, they'll probably look at that RTX 3090 and be like, oh my goodness, wait, is this a 3090? Okay, let's lap it onto one of our machines that could probably use a graphics engine right now. Do GPUs get beat up by gaming? Yeah, they get beat up through use. It also does depend on what kind of gaming you're doing. I would say that bigger offenders of GPUs are more so miners and people who do a lot of rendering as well. Not necessarily video rendering, but more so like 3D rendering and things like that. That tends to be kind of mean towards the GPU itself. Like browser games. Oh no, yeah, like a browser game would absolutely destroy your PC. Those IO games. You know, when I was a kid, I used to go a lot on newgrounds.com. I don't suggest that you go there because that site has also always been littered with spicy content. But over there are also some really creative and cool games. So like for instance, there's the Sonic RPG series, which are episodes 1 through 9 as of now, and I think that they're supposed to finish it with episode 10. And they've actually been working on that for many years. Now the Final Fantasy Sonic X team or guy, unfortunately, I think that he just dropped the project for good. Stopped at around episode 6. He meant to continue onward, but he wasn't able to because life happened. So yeah, no episode 7 for anyone, sadly. And I think he said that he's just absolutely not doing it like he's just not gonna continue, I think. I'm probably gonna be doing 3D renderings. Okay. I'm a lurk. Have a good stream, sir. No worries. Thank you so much. And I'm actually almost on my way out, so no worries. I know Newgrounds. I play Friday Night Funkin' on it sometimes, or Pico School. I have never heard of either one of those games, actually. Let me go ahead and look that up. And it's kind of funny that you actually know about the existence of Newgrounds, because I don't think Newgrounds is nearly as popular as it used to be. But I could be totally wrong about that. And let me see if I can find that guy's message on Final Fantasy Sonic X, because I am genuinely curious to see what is the very last thing that he said. Awakenings. Wait, there was actually a more recent update. Hang on. And it was released by Black Devil X. Super edgy name. But hang on. I need to visit this guy's profile and see what the hell is going on, because okay, his last post was in 2018. So he actually says, please take a minute to read, it's worth it. Hey all, first of, I would like to thank you all for being super duper patient with me. As you all know, I have been super busy with my now 1-year-old when it dawned upon me. As of June 7th, 2018, it has been over 10 years since the release of Final Fantasy Sonic X 6, so episode 6. 10 whole years. Wow, Jesus, 10 years, and all I have released was a few clips from a couple of projects here and there. Unacceptable. So I figured that I would work hard on revamping and updating the intro, and I am pleased to present the intro to Final Fantasy Sonic X Episode 7. Going forward, I will be hard at work on Episode 7, and then from there, I don't know yet, but in the meantime, I will work hard on making sure this episode is the best one yet. Okay, so his last update was actually 3 years ago. So maybe he didn't give up on that. Oh my goodness, he used the Naruto opening for the intro song of this one. Newgrounds would be dead with a Friday Night Funkin'. Is it really that good? Let me see. Friday Night Funkin'. Come on, load up. Did I misspell something? No, I didn't. It's not showing up though. I don't. Oh wait, hang on. I have to click on everything. Friday Night Funkin'. Getting freaky on a Friday night. Y'all support the game on Kickstarter. There are like there are like 2 different versions, I think, of it here. So there's Friday Night Funkin' and then Friday Night Funkin' Jam. So that's interesting. Interesting. This is very interesting. This is going to be ASMR for all of us. With that said, I just wanted to go ahead and say thank you to all of you for such a wonderful night tonight on stream. It definitely has been quite a bit of fun, and I do hope that you enjoyed this sort of live review, even though I hardly talked about it, of the Mono PM500 microphone. This is a cardioid condenser microphone that I believe is only available on Mono's website. It's not on Amazon, that's for sure. But this microphone is great. Highly recommended. We love this microphone. Everybody loves this microphone. And I think that anyone that ends up getting this microphone will be pretty happy with it, because this is genuinely a great microphone. Now, with that said, yeah, I will be seeing you all next week. Ultra Prank, see you next week. And everybody else, have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful weekend. And I will be seeing you next week. Enjoy. And yeah, see ya.